We're doing the looper now. You're going to see something referred to as a looper, or this pedal calls it the hold function. And one of the things when you've got a lot of delay time is that you can essentially record. So if I'm just going to go for a second to the longest delay time. If I play and put the feedback high, you're going to hear me play the same thing twice. See, I'm not playing right now, but it's playing it back. Now that's fun and it's cool, but it's a lot more useful when you can control it. So on one part of the screen, you'll see me playing, and on the other part of it, you'll see my foot controlling the pedal. And you're probably wondering, how is he going to control the pedal with his foot aside from turning it off and on? This is not my foot. That's my foot. Okay, don't be shy, because this thing is designed to be... Okay, but we're going to put it on the hold setting. And when you switch to the hold function, after the pedal's been on, so the pedal's on. Okay, when I get to the hold function, the knobs don't do as much as your foot does. So the first time I press it, it turns red and it flashes. And what is that doing, you're wondering? What it is doing right now is recording. When I stop it, it turns green, and then it's going to be playing back. And then the next time I press it, it's going to record me again and then go green. See, the yellow flashing is recording again. Now, wait a minute. So let me make sure you got this. Red is the first time you're recording, the basic stuff. Green is playing it back. And then yellow is going to record on top of the first thing. So let's show you. And by the way, it stops recording when you press the button. So if you time it to, say, 4 bars, hopefully I get my number of bars right here. I'm going to play that riff, and I'm going to make sure I'm got my tempo decent. Here we go. See, it's recording, or it has recorded, and it's just playing it back. And it'll play it back forever. It'll keep going and going. But why would I want to do that? You're going, oh, that's cool, except this is cooler. So I can play along with myself. So let's take a different chord progression and see if we can do something really cool with that. Because remember, there was a third part to that, the yellow part. So let's do a new one. See, it's just playing it back now. Those 3 chords that I played. Now I could solo over this. So this is nice when you don't have a band and you want to play. But here's what's really cool with it. I'm going to start recording over it, and you'll hear 2 things play. So I'm going to just do a light strum on the guitar. Like that. Okay? Here we go. there's two of Dave playing. Kind of cool. But wait, there's more. You ask. And yes, you get it. You get three of Dave. Now I can take just a simple little Dave. That doesn't sound right. Let me try that again. I can take a simple little riff. So there are three Daves playing without Dave. Uh-oh. We've got Dave number 4 in the house. See, you got to give that a little, like, that. If I put the distortion on. You getting the idea here? And when I press this off, it's done. It's gone. That cool song is gone. Oh, man. All right, let's try something cool here. Okay, that's the one. So we're going to add a new one. What you're going to notice is if I just let it keep recording, every time it plays, it's just waiting for me. So if I got a bad note in there, it remembers it. So the reason I'm showing you all this stuff is I want you to see that this pedal is really, it's an artistic, inspiring, creative palette that you can plug your one guitar into and do all sorts of cool stuff with. But wait, there is more. I know, you're probably bored silly, but I think one day you might find some of this interesting. Analog. So analog is just basically a different approach to the digital delay. It's same concept, gives you a delay. Notice it doesn't sound as bright. It sounds like it's tape. Your dad wouldn't know what that means, but recorded to tape back in the day, long time ago, would give you a different kind of sound than today's digital sounds. So hear how you're not hearing all the picking. It's not as crispy when it comes back at me. You actually might find this setting easier to play with when you first get started because the difference between sweep here on the delay time is faster for you to kind of dial into. enough of that. We're on modulate. Modulating means the sound is coming back a little bit different than it was originally when you played it. You hear that little wobble? And I can control that a little bit. This would be along the lines of what is considered a very classic chorus pedal sound. And you don't have to have it up that loud, the effect level. So now we're going to talk about this pedal in stereo. Oh man, stereo. This is crazy. So all you've been listening to so far is the pedal in mono. But we're going to come to that in a moment. I got to show you the one cool thing. Really, really, really cool thing. Okay, we are going to demonstrate now the ability to set the tempo with your foot or your hand. Whereas before I was controlling it the time by moving the knob. That's sometimes not always the easiest thing to do if you're playing chords or you're into a rhythm. And why is it called a foot pedal? Well, because it's intended to be switched and function changed by your foot to get it into this mode where you can use your tap tempo. That's with your foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You hold the pedal down. It says it right on there. Set tempo, hold for 2 seconds. So let's go 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000. And oh, look, it became green. And it's going to flash red in here in a moment when I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm doing that loudly so you can hear. And you see the red light flashing? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's not quite where I want it to be, so I'm going to try it again. There, it's flashing really fast. I don't know if your foot could get it that fast, but let's try it. And cut it down. See the flashing light? Ooh. All right, I think you get the general idea there. And we just put it back to the regular mode. And so there's some cool things you can do with this if you do the feedback. I'm not going to do that crazy long, but if you put the feedback all the way, it will regenerate and give you some cool spooky noises. If you turn your amplifier way up high and do this, your mother will be really unhappy with you. And if you do some notes, decide to detune your guitar. So this sound right here, I just kind of stumbled on. This is kind of a cool way to make your chords sound tough. I'm going to show you this in stereo now. If you have headphones, this would be a good time to go get them. Now if I bring up the delay time, a little bit more feedback. I'm going to put the distortion on, but it's only going to go through one ear. That will be your left ear, I believe. Okay, we're going to show you another thing here. So the delay is coming through the right ear. Or is it coming through the right and the left ear? It's called ping pong. It's really kind of cool. This, you can confuse people. Where's it going? That's just one strum. There's a lot of me playing. And when you turn it off, there's a way to make this turn off completely right away, or in this case, it's kind of trailing. It's giving you the tail. Okay, we're going to show you modulate in stereo. That's with it off. I'm going to turn the distortion off. That's just one guitar mono. That's one guitar. I've shown you a ton of things that this pedal can do. Okay, the very last thing I want to show you about this pedal, connecting your voice to it. Why would you want to connect your voice to it? Well, I'm going to show you. Okay. There's the voice connected to it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2020 Finn meets the DD-7 pedal. Okay. Let's make it a little nastier.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2020 Boss DD-7 pedal.
Don't forget, boys and girls, save your box because the box is very, very cool. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did making it. All right, take care. Adios. Bye.